started in '84 with the company, and then in 1986 I made Walk-In, and Walk-In was kind of a hit. And I got some awards for it. And Val Bourne saw it in Dance Umbrella, and she brought it over to Dance Umbrella, and she brought me to Dance Umbrella on a week of, I guess it was one of the booking conferences for Europe, and all these presenters from all over Europe saw Walk-In in London, and I just got booked for the next couple of years, and so it kind of happened very quickly for me. In terms of the touring aspect of my company, which is part of the reason that my company is still here, we have had a very fortunate history of touring all over the world. Well, I don't. You're assuming that I have grown, but I think I'm a little more patient with. I mean, when I was 21, I just thought I should have it all then, and I've since come to learn that things happen step by step, and I think I've become more grateful for what I have. I think that's how I've changed. The work has changed. In the beginning, I really was very much about giving people so many choices, giving the audience so many choices that they were kind of befuddled. And that was very much an interest of mine. I wanted that kind of sense of confusion and chaos that was almost unbearable on stage. And I also felt in those days that if someone could identify structurally what I was doing, I had made a mistake. And that as soon as it became clear what was happening, I would shift it so that you couldn't quite get it. And I'm not sure if that was, I think it was a plus. It might have been self-destructive, but it was I was into decomposition, things falling apart instead of things coming together, which is the way most choreographers work. I think now I'm slightly more generous with the audience. I allow them to, I allow the works to unfold at a pace that is a little more gentle. Not completely, but a little more gentle. I mean, I think something's really slow and everyone's like, you're nuts, that's really fast. But, I think there's more space in the work now to actually allow the audience to witness one thing at a time occasionally, instead of never. I'm a choreographer first and foremost, and my joy is going into the studio making things with people, and I love making movement, and then I love playing with structure, and those are the things that's my daily practice. The other part of it is being a social animal begging for money constantly, and that's difficult. And I didn't do it for a long time, and I realized if I didn't do it, I wasn't going to survive. So I now have learned to do that, and I'd say 70% of my time is being an artist in the studio, or maybe 60% of my time is that, and then the other 40% I'm dealing with finances, and that's difficult. I'm not naturally gifted in. I mean, I'm very social and I'm friendly, but I'm not gifted in the ways of the financial world. So I rely on people around me to keep all that in order. The arts are disappearing here. And it's not special in a good way. What's special about it is that it's become so ridiculously expensive that artists don't have space. I mean, I'm as successful as they get, and I don't have a space of my own. We don't work full time. It's only the major giant organizations that have health insurance and work full time, and have 52-week contracts. I don't do that. I work on, I work in a truncated rehearsal schedule. We work 4 days a week, 16 hours a week, and we compete on stages. Compete's an unfortunate choice of the word, but we are seen on the same venues as people who have 40-hour weeks with masseurs and osteopaths and full health benefits. And so I feel, in one way, I feel like New York is a horrible place to be a dancer. On the other level, I feel like we have survived despite all that, so we must be pretty good.